Camp Boggy Creek. Camp Boggy Creek is a very special camp for chronically ill children. 3 years ago, Nancy from She's Got Yarn, Billy the Crafty Floridian, and myself learned about Camp Boggy Creek from Nancy's mom and her women's group. And we were asked to make blankets, and we came up with the idea to ask you all to help make blankets for these sick kids. They go to camp. Camp is free. Camp is in Eustis, Florida. It's free to the families and to the kids. They have the kids go to camp all through the summer. Every week, it's a week-long camp for the chronically sick children. And then during the school year, they do family retreat weekends. And the kids and their siblings and their parents all get to go for the weekend. Every kid leaves camp with a hand-knitted or crocheted blanket. They also have a teddy bear that they get that's sewn. That pattern is on the Camp Boggy Creek website. If you are a seamstress, they also accept quilts. Again, that information will be on their website. But Nancy, Billy, and I said, oh, we need to reach out to the crochet community and ask for blankets. Blankets are 35 to 40 inches wide, 40 to 50 inches long. As I said, every kid leaves camp with a blanket. If your blanket is too small or too big, because you know that happens sometimes, don't rip it out. Send it anyway, because they will use it. At camp, there are always doctors and nurses and pharmacists that specialize in. Oh well, I guess the pharmacist isn't a specialist. He's pharmacist, you know. But anyway, doctors and nurses that specialize in the illness that they are taking this week. They have a trauma center. They can make take their blood today and make the medication today, so that their medications are, you know, like, it is so top notch. I can't even express how much consideration is taken into taking care of these sick kids. They have plastic wheelchairs so they can go swimming. Kids that have never been able to be in the water. They do horseback riding. They have Universal Studios sponsors a theater, because camp was started by Paul Newman and Arnold Schwarzkopf, General Arnold Schwarzkopf, and others, but they're the two main ones. And there are 9 camps in this country, and all 9 camps is free to the kids. I don't know what the other camps do as far as if they, to the best of my knowledge, Eustis is the only one that collects blankets. I am not sure that that's the case, but I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty cool. And what we do is ask you to make a blanket, or they also have pom-poms called tumbleweeds. Every kid gets one of those, and that is for teaching them kindness and respect for each other and everyone else around you by looking for the good in things. So they do want, they call them tumbleweeds. There's a reason I don't remember, instead of just pom-poms. And I'm sure there's a cute story behind it, which I also don't remember. But we are also collecting tumbleweeds. There is a video in all of my videos. There is a link to a playlist of all the creators, YouTube creators, that have made blankets specifically designed for Boggy Creek, so they fit the parameters. Of course, you don't have to use those, but we appreciate it if you do, for the content creators that made them. But you can make any blankets you want. There is also a tumbleweed tutorial from Boggy Creek that tells you how to make it the way they want it made. It's not, don't use a pom-pom maker. It's too tight, and it doesn't work for their needs. They also, since this is free, they take cash donations. We have a swag shop that says Boggy Blanket Brigade, and that is all of you that make the blankets, your own personal swag. All the proceeds from our swag shop go to Boggy Creek to help sponsor a kid to camp. Last year we raised just shy of $700, so that's pretty exciting. So that's Boggy Creek in 6 minutes or less, just under 6 minutes. Send a kid to camp, help them feel comfortable at camp, send them home with a blanket, and fond memories. And that's all we're asking. And we will start collecting again in August for delivery sometime, probably in the spring of 2026. So if you've watched this video, you don't need to watch it again. But thanks for watching. Thanks so much for all of your donations and help. Camp appreciates it, and so do we. Bye-bye.